I see Mazda sending us a 2024 CX-50 SUV. Let's see what these look like all the other CXs. Starting at $30,000. This is the top of the line 2.5 Turbo Premium Plus. And aside from the $450 option for paint, yeah, they're all charging for paint now. $45,270. And a lot of people don't know this, but a lot of Mazda CXs are made in Mexico, but I'm glad to see this one is made in Japan. By the way, we also tested the Mazda CX-90 plug-in hybrid. Did a video on that posted on YouTube. We'll have a link for that at the end of this video. And we also did a video on the Mazda CX-90 with the new inline 6-cylinder. We'll have a link for that video as well. So you can 3 videos to watch instead of just one. So here it is. Let's take a closer look. One of the first things we do when we get a vehicle is check to see what brand of tires they issued. These are Goodyear, so I guess we're in good hands. Let me check to see if there's a spare tire. There is. But remember, this is the deluxe model. The standard vehicles might not come with one. You need to check yourself with the one you buy. We got the upgraded 2.5-liter turbo engine, 227 horsepower with regular or 256 with premium, rated 23 to 29 mpg. Be taking this out in the real world and see if those numbers are real. Base motor is a non-turbo 2.5. That's 189 horsepower and gets 1 mpg more. So the turbo is the best one to get if you can afford it. This is a sharp-looking cabin, but since we had the deluxe edition with all the leather trim and other goodies, I would certainly hope so. We get a decent-sized glove box. Very simple climate controls. The drive mode switch. One complaint I have is this hard plastic that reflects the sun's rays at certain times of the day. Blinds you. This is horrible. Why do they do this? Sport, normal, or off-road, take your pick. A nice gauge cluster and not too much glare. The info screen is large enough. Controlled by this rotary dial. Yeah, I know it's dirty. We're in the desert. It's dusty and windy. Cleaned it an hour ago. I'm not going to clean it again, so no comments in the video, please. There's one major gripe I have, which is mainly with most Mazdas. If you can look at this. The head-up display. Normally, a car would have a switch to turn it off permanently, but not on a Mazda. You're stuck with it. 24/7. And yes, you can turn off the head-up display. They call it the active headlight display. I know someone's going to tell me you can turn it off by going through the info screen. Instead of head-up display, it's called the active display control. But if you turn it off here, it doesn't do any good because when you turn the car off and back on, it just comes on again. It's like, no, if I want it off, I want it off. You don't have that choice. So what I do whenever I get a Mazda with a head-up display, I get a piece of black cardboard, put it over the hole, and it's gone. Regardless of what CX model you get, CX-30, CX-50, CX-90, all have excellent steering, very sharp brakes, excellent handling, and a very comfortable ride. And the quality is excellent. That is, if you get the ones made in Japan. As far as the others, I'm not going to comment. That would be an opinion. One little flaw found in many Mazda SUVs, their inaccurate fuel gauge. For example, I had 310 miles on the range. I used to have 200 miles, yet I'm on half a tank. That doesn't match up. It's that way on all the CX models. I don't know what's going on. No big deal, just kind of annoying. We're going to take a highway trip, see what type of fuel economy we can get, and I must say this is a pretty comfortable vehicle to drive on the freeway. Wind noise is reasonably low, and the ride is comfortable. Good driving position. We're doing about 120 miles. Well, let's see. 23.5 mpg, a bit less than advertised. We did have some crosswinds we had to fight with. If we get a chance, we'll take another highway trip on this video and see if we can bump the numbers up. We'll take another 120-mile highway trip. Less wind today, maybe we'll get some better numbers on our MPG. We had 23.5 going uphill and 29.6 going downhill for an average of 26 mpg, if my math is correct. The CX-50 is a nice vehicle, but remember, base price of $30,000, you get a nice one for a lot less if you get rid of all the fluffy options. Your choice.